Hi folks, welcome back to the Amazing Education channel. It's about the ideas that are going to help you. It's not really about the video because the video is not amazing. It's not exciting. All I have is my phone, but the ideas will help you. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm a master educator. And well, frankly, if you follow my ideas, check out my other videos. Please like, thumbs up, and subscribe, because these ideas are going to help you. If people follow them, we would have a more peaceful, safe, clean planet. Actually, much safer, cleaner, more healthy planet for everybody. Just follow these ideas. So this is a video about mortgages. Should you get a mortgage and why not? So, you know, there are tax advantages to mortgages, but the question is, do you want the headache of doing the paperwork and having the risk where if you run into trouble, you might have to sell the house or pretty much abandon it? And well, you know, if you owe a lot of money and you can't pay, you could even go bankrupt if you have a mortgage. Now, if you have children, family, it may be better to rent if you just don't have the time and you don't want the extra junk mail, the extra phone calls, the extra emails. And if you have a mortgage and you're living in a place, then you have the yard work, the repairs, and property taxes, mortgage insurance, and a whole bunch. Whereas if you just rent, you would live in a less expensive and a less large place. That's true. And it's really good to have a single family home, but maybe renting a single family home takes away the responsibility of that you wouldn't have to do the repairs and do the calls and the payment for the repairs. As long as you agree ahead of time, like, you know, that's not your responsibility. You're not going to be handling that. So you have to keep that in mind, that it might be the way to go is to rent a single family home. Now, they say single family home ownership, really it helps keep families together. And you know, you may want to have, like, for example, yard work. It teaches children responsibility. It teaches them how to work, how to earn an allowance or earn money. And so, you know, it gets them working. And also there are usually good friends to make in the neighborhood when you have a single family home, when the neighborhood has children, and then they can play. And it's healthy, play outside, play in the yard. So back in the 20th century, that's what children did. They could go outside and not use a computer, and they would run using their legs, and they would play baseball using their legs and their arms and get exercise, and they were healthy and not headed toward being diabetic in many cases. Not like today where people stay inside using computers. It's a far different situation way back 20, 30 years ago. And so our younger generations, frankly, you should not allow your children to use computers and play computer games anytime except Saturdays, maybe Saturday morning. And just turn off the electric power, take the games, take the TV, and put it in a location where you know the children wouldn't want to go. And if they're in that location, for example, I recommend a basement room, then you can easily just check if the child is in the room, then they're using the system. And you set up the system. Don't even give them the knowledge of how to set up a computer system and plug it in and so on and so forth. And then they won't be ruining their health. Don't give them a gaming phone or whatever. No, absolutely not. Don't do it. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. You need to protect your children. If you want to be a good parent, protect their health, and give them sports toys, maybe bicycle, skateboard, roller skates, swimming lessons, and soccer, baseball, whatever. And there can be injuries there, but they're going to be healthier overall. And you can also have injuries with electronic games. You have problems with arthritis and tendonitis and bad vision. So anyway, now getting back to the mortgage situation. So having a mortgage puts a lot of financial strain. People get into trouble with buying too much, whereas with a rental, you pretty much know what the costs are ahead of time. But with a home ownership and mortgage, if you have an unexpected repair, guess who's paying for it? You are paying for it in the long run. Or you get into greater debt and then you run into trouble down the road. And what's the number one cause for families to break up and to have a bad time in the United States? And we have a terrible broken family situation now where less than half of children are living with their two natural parents. That's right. So more children in the United States are living in broken homes and therefore lacking the social skills and knowledge that they get from their real parents about how to have good relationships and so on, than are sort of whole families. There are more broken families than whole families in the United States. So it's a real mess. It's going to cause economic trouble, social trouble, crime trouble. Yes, look it up. Mental illness, jail time for these children that don't have both their parents. Look it up, it's true. And so, getting into a mortgage, it's taking a risk with your family. Whereas, as I said before, renting might be the better way to go. However, there are some tax benefits to having a mortgage, and so you need to look into that too. Now, if you have enough free time, if one of the parents has the time to handle those details, then it's probably a good idea to get a mortgage on the family home, but get a reasonable sized home that easily fits into your budget with money left over. And look into Dave Ramsey, although I don't agree with many parts of his philosophy, but his part about not getting into debt and his ways out of debt are definitely the best that I've heard. And there are other people out there that help. But anyway, hope this helps you. And thumbs up, subscribe, and check out all the other videos that are going to help us have a more healthy future. Take care. Thanks.